So I went to see The Lion King yesterday, and it was absolutely magical. I don't know if you guys know this, but by the time I started making YouTube videos, I was already done with this. But I did my senior thesis on The Lion King. I did an in-depth study of the opening night production, um, and I knew everything from the lighting to the costumes, and even got personal interviews with some of the original cast. So and that all started as an American drama paper in like November of 2008. So this show has been a big part of my life for the past 3 years. And when I found out it was coming to Richmond, I said I have to see it. I have to. It would just. It felt like I was coming full circle. And since I was still in contact with some of those people I did interviews with, or with whom I did interviews, I saw about getting backstage passes, and it happened. And thanks again to Mr. Aubrey Lynch. You're amazing. Um, and so like backstage was beautiful. Seeing all those costumes and animals and pieces up close and meeting some of the actors, it was surreal. And the show itself, I haven't seen The Lion King since I was like 9 or 10. So that's 13, almost 14 years ago. And it's amazing how some of that sticks with you. I the songs would come on and like I would still know the words because while there were a few original pieces in the show, a lot of the music and even some of the text was lifted directly from the movie. And I just in the very first number, Circle of Life, where the animals are coming down the aisles and storming towards the stage, I knew that was gonna happen. That was in my paper, and I burst into tears. It was so magical. Every every number, it was like watching my essay, my 25 page with a 12-page appendix, 12 additional pages in the appendix. It was like watching that come to life. I have photos in that essay, and I literally saw those photos come off the page and start to move around. I I laughed, I cried, I was in utter shock. Of course, this was a traveling tour, so like there were some things that were a bit different. Like Pride Rock, for example, was significantly smaller, but the essence of the show was the same. And so glad that I got to see. I want to see it in New York now. I got some great advice from some great people. What was his name? Oh, Jason Lewis. Yes, Jason Lewis. He did my tour. He's the one who gave me the tour, and he gave me some great advice. Just as a human being and as a performer, I thank him for that. I could gush on about this for hours, but no one wants to watch that. So, um, if The Lion King ever comes to a city near you, or you have the opportunity to see it in New York, do it. It is well worth it. Um, Even if you haven't, you know, spent 3 years of your life engrossed in it like I have, it's worth it. Everyone I talk to who's seen it is like, yes, it's magical. Well, until next time, peace and love. Catch you guys later.